Yo, what's hood, what's good, what's going down? Disregard the banner at the bottom because today is a wonderful, terrific, tremendous Thursday, and y'all know what it is. It is MLB with Nate the Great and me, Brother Jay. What's good, family? How you feeling, yo?
I'm chilling, another Thursday, season 2 episode.
And again, before we proceed, I just want to say we apologize for not having a show last week, keeping you updated and informed of what we got going on. Again, we are head of households. We are men. We do have things that go on in our personal lives. So understand, we truly, epically want to do a show every week for you guys because we know you love it. We love it. You know what I mean? But life be life, and sometimes we got business to take care of. All right. But guess what? Today is Thursday. We back. Like my man Nate said, season 2, episode 2, and we got something epic for you guys, yo. This is the first time, one of one, but not going to be the only one. All right. We have a wonderful guest to join us tonight, a wonderful co-host who is going to be one of the co-hosts on here tonight. She's a special guest tonight, but she's gonna get comfortable, get real fizzy. You know what I'm saying? She got her drink. I'm gonna go get my plate because a little bit later on. But without further ado, I would love to introduce you guys to the wonderful Miss MEIIKA.
Hey guys. Thank you so much.
If you don't know her personally, right?
Right.
Oh no, man.
So whatever you feel comfortable, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me here in the Man Cave MLB with my boy Nate and you as well, Sir Jay. Thank you so much for having me.
Listen, we appreciate you pulling up, rolling out. You know what I'm saying? We know it's late at night, and we know a beautiful young lady as yourself got to do the prep work to look fly in the morning. So we appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you putting a little glam aside to do what you do to talk baseball with us, man. But how you feeling though?
Not bad at all. Just excited, happy to be here, and just want to have some fun. So I'm feeling good, doing good.
That's what's up.
I'm a night owl, so the time actually really doesn't even matter. So I'm good. It's fine.
Hey, okay. And I just want to let y'all know she is not on the West Coast like Nate. She's an East Side. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
unfortunately,
Nate.
She does have on the wrong shirt. You know what I'm saying? We sorry Met fan. She's not amazing like us. She's a Padres fan.
So that's my West Coast. Cheers to you, Nate. That's my West Coast. Oh,
hey, Spencer Fools. What up, baby? Hi. What up, yo? Salute to you, man. Thank you appreciate you tapping in and tuning in so early into the show. You know what I mean?
Sir.
You know what I mean? We're going to get it active, though. You know how we always do, man. We're going to start off right off fast with the highlights. We're going to get it activated, Joe.
So Nate, before we get to that, before we get to the highlights, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jay. I wanted to actually let you know this is our first guest, but not their first time on our show. They were actually on our August 15, 2024 episode and was a viewer on that show who commented and stayed with us the entire time on the show that night.
Listen,
I did.
We
it was
appreciate
a fun time.
That. So,
yeah.
Even though Miss MEIIKA is a personal friend of Nate the Great, you know what I'm saying? That's how, Nate was able to reach out to her. If you guys ever want to be a co-host on the episode of MLB with Nate the Great, please hit us up in the comments. Send us your emails and stuff like that, your contact information. We'll reach out to you. We get it cracking, we get it popping. We see what's up. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure our schedule is aligned. We make sure, you know what I'm saying, the energy flows right. And, yeah, we make it happen, yo. Hey, Spence, what we doing? Yeah, we about to jump into some highlights real fast. We just want to break down what we got going on and let you know how we feeling. We feeling good. We feeling great. Everybody got that good Thursday energy.
This is Friday tomorrow.
Because it's Friday tomorrow.
Man.
And for some, at least over here, it's for payday Friday tomorrow too. So that's always a good thing.
Ooh, lunch on MEIIKA. Lunch on MEIIKA. But here goes the first highlight video of the night.
There's a drive out to right from Raleigh. Near the wall, he leaps, and he caught it! Joe Adele robs Raleigh of what would have been his first home run this year. What a play for Joe Adele. He was talking about going to that short wall last night. Well, a little bigger wall here. And Adele says,
wow. We ain't done yet with him. Next video.
Oh, it's like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'll get the next one up. Give me one moment, y'all.
And while we wait for Jake, oh, there you go. Never mind.
Now here's Crawford with a fly ball to right toward the corner. It's Joe Adele again near the foul pole. Leaping up. Did he catch it again? He fell into the crowd, so it's a home run.
He playing like it's the postseason.
He did it again.
He can't believe it. He looking like a bird. Like that's what we doing.
He actually got that was actually his third catch, home run robbery of the night.
Hey, Spence, I like that, man. You feel good vibes, positive energy, yo. Listen,
always.
Belated happy to you too, man. Word up. Yeah, that was an amazing catch right there, Spence. Get to the next video. You said, Nate, that was his third one that he stole?
That was actually his third one. He made 3 for the night. So you saw the first one, then he had a second one that was right behind it.
Wow.
It's in there. You might have missed that third one. You might have missed the second video in the list, but it's fine.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, I think I might have missed that one. My bad, y'all.
It's all good. But Joe Adele of the Los Angeles Angels, right field, had him an outstanding game that day.
Okay. All right. Oh, here it is. You said that boy name was Dan Myers, right?
No, Joe Adele.
Adele.
Oh, my bad.
Sent to center, Dane Myers, the former Marlins deep retreat, extends and makes the play. Oh, a crazy crash into the padded wall, and Myers saves.
Okay. You just running in the wall. Listen, they playing like it's postseason. It's only 10 games, right?
About 10 games, about 14, so for some 12 games and 10, 12 games.
14. Yep.
Oh, okay. We're not done yet. We got more.
See, this is why y'all the professionals. I'm just a casual fan. So, Miss MEIIKA, right here, what you have to understand that I'm an extreme casual fan. I only watch my team.
Okay.
And I just watch highlights.
Oh, it hit off first.
Oh, wow. Oh, nah. You gotta give him a drug test. Drug test him after the game. That was an alien catch. Nah. That wasn't right.
That early in the season?
Yeah, early in the season. Yeah, you know what we doing. Unless he up for a contract. If he up for a contract, then I understand.
Up the middle, but what a pick by Cronenworth. He'll touch second, fire to first. The DP, you can hit it anywhere, but you can't hit it into the crowd zone.
That is an ugly jersey.
This is the play you're ever going to see from Jake Cronenworth.
Ugly jersey right there. What team was that, Nate?
And you're going to see MEIIKA have a smile because that's one of her players, Jake Cronenworth from the San Diego Padres.
That was the Padres?
That was the Padres.
Why they got diarrhea jerseys?
Don't worry about that.
Ain't nobody else got them jerseys. You cannot miss a Padres jersey.
You can't miss a Padres jersey. So
I mean, they need to switch back. Didn't they have some other colors or something better? That wasn't cool.
I mean, we got the white with the brown pinstripe. Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried because you got the guy. Because when you lose, you're gonna have the poo-poo emoji.
Hey, Miguel Vargas comes up with a hopper. The throw to first gets him. Wow, what a play by Miguel Vargas.
Oh, he breakdanced.
It doesn't get much better than this. It's a one-hop rocket. Looked like it hit the seam where the grass meets the dirt and then fires it across.
Much respect to out there. They out there doing their thing out there.
Shout out to my fellow third baseman. It was a lot of web gems this over the last week in the league.
What a play.
Oh, he's gonna play again. My fault, guys.
Wood with a smash up the middle that basically knocks over Rojas, and from his seat throws him out.
I ain't gonna front. We're gonna watch that again because the pitcher was mad lazy.
Rojas.
He ain't even try. Yo, the pitcher was mad lazy. Hold up, run that back, DJ. Watch the pitcher. Yeah, I got
Wood with a smash up the middle that basically knocks over Rojas, and from his seat.
Shout out to Rojas. He saved the day. Man. Pitcher didn't even give no effort. Pitcher could have caught that. Pitcher lazy.
And you say he was lazy? Oh,
he was lackadaisical. We could have. I done seen some amazing plays. Hey,
he's worried about his hand.
Before I show the next highlight, I just want to get to the comments real fast. Oh man, Spencer, you sub, man. Shout out to you, brother. What grades do you sub for, man? Do you do elementary school, middle school, high school? Let us know, man. But we appreciate the work that you put in, bro. Because we know it's not easy teaching the youth, guiding the youth, and helping them be better people, yo. Hey, Lizzie, what it is, what it do, what it was.
Hey, Lizzie.
We hope you had a wonderful Easter, too, as well, man.
Yes,
Peace and love, man. That's what's up. All right, back to the Ready Schedule program with the highlights.
Good stop by Okamoto, and the throw is in time. What a play.
Okamoto moving like a locomotive right there. I seen that.
Not a locomotive.
Locomotive. He's fast. Fast.
And for anybody watching, maybe your first time watching this show for the MLB, we do kind of go through the highlights first before we start having dialogue, because I do get a little carried away when I'm sending Jay these videos. There's a lot of videos that didn't make that that got left at the cutting room floor. So just so you know.
Ground ball towards the middle. Diving stop by Altuve. Here comes the throw home. McNeil will be tagged out. Altuve saves and sends it to extra inning. What a play by Jose.
Learn how to run around third base, man. He better do that little stop, trick, flip, or something, man. What's that new thing they do where they like hesitate, pause midair, and do a front flip or something?
Not a front flip, but they'll stop and pause, and they may be trying to get their foot in under at the bottom. But you got to see the way
they're gonna break their whole ankle.
But you see the way the catcher was positioned. It was a nice scoop by the catcher as well to get that and then tag him on the back leg.
Listen, if he would have did a front flip, tuck and roll, he might have would have did it. But you see the way he rounded third base, made that whole half a circle, messed him up. Exactly, Lizzie. You could do that. You could do that. Believe me. That's what you would have did. That's what you would have did. That's why they need you in the MLB, teaching them how to run the bases. You could be a base coach. Okay. We got the Tenecdo play right here.
Reese Hoskins lines it off of Garcia's glove to Junior. Out at second, and man, what a double play.
Dang, I thought that hit his face.
Up a 5, 6, 4, 3 double play, just like they drew it up. Was involved.
Nate, you know I knew what that was.
That highlight this week. That was one of my favorites this week. I always love a good double play.
Now, see, MEIIKA, I'm still trying to learn the numbers of the bases and like the plays and positions. So Nate be educating us. He be schooling me in art. Art ain't here right now. He the Panamanian professor. I think
even with something like, but even something like that, I think like the shortstop and stuff, they're underrated. They do a lot. We need to focus in on them. We need to focus in on them more.
So would you say that's your favorite? Is that your favorite position? You would say is a shortstop?
I do. I love a shortstop because you just never know when you don't expect them to make a play, and they're going to make a play. If it's coming their way, they're going to make a play. They will. So that is my favorite position. I think it's underrated.
Yeah, my favorite position is as a fan sitting in the stands eating popcorn, drinking Mountain Dew.
That's your favorite position. Yeah, but that's mine. What else we got?
Less drafted defensively.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
that was kind of sweet. Right there. I ain't going front.
Awkward crossbody adjustment.
Yeah, the pitcher was like, "Oh my God, you saved his life right there." Because if he would have missed, see, Lizzie, this is why you my BFF. I don't know who you're agreeing with, but I'm gonna assume you was agreeing with me as far as being a fan in the stands. But if you wasn't, it's okay. In my mind, you was. Pull up this next highlight.
And that ball is crushed deep to right field. It is gone.
Dang. Yeah, that was some Mark McGwire move right there. Yeah. So, you know what? That right comment low let me know you wasn't agreeing with me. So, Miss Meika, she was agreeing with you.
Okay,
that the shortstop
right.
is the most underrated position.
Thank you.
See,
I got my first like. My first like on the show. I got my first like. There you go.
There it is.
Thank you.
See, this is why you got to come back. This is why it's official. See, it's already been solidified.
There you go.
So Nate, put me on the game. Why was that so special, bro? Like, why he hit the cone?
Oh, because that was a walk-off by Nick York of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So it was a game-winning hit for the Pirates in the bottom of the ninth. Now, funny thing about that, for those who might not have seen it or didn't understand, the cone has become like a phenomenon now with the Pittsburgh Pirates. They decided, because every team has their celebration, like the Colorado Rockies have switched to purple fur coats now. When like they hit a home run or something like that, they'll put on a purple fur coat in the dugout. Serious, like how
and they're playing my Padres tonight, and I dared them to put it on. I just
they're gonna put on mad purple. He's gonna see purple parade. You're gonna think it's a Prince concert.
So you know how your beloved Mets, after they hit a home run, they got the Met sign and they say amazing, and then they take a picture, they order the selfie, right? So the Pirates have adopted a street cone, and they'll put the street cone like they have it on the top of their head in the dugout. Now, what happened was when they made the T-shirts, it was supposed to say "hoist the cone." They actually ended up saying "heist the coin," I guess, or something like that. So people were taking cones from out of the street and just taking coins.
They don't do anything.
So they just stealing traffic cones out there.
Right. And the construction people, whatever, they're like, hey, stop stealing the cones.
You know what? Somebody's gonna get into a real bad car accident. They're gonna run into a hole in the street because somebody stole a cone because they want to go to a baseball game. Yeah,
they're gonna lose a hubcap because they're gonna run into a pothole or something.
They're gonna lose their life. They're gonna fall into a whole ditch. It's a construction site. You're gonna fall off a cliff. What city you said this was in?
Pittsburgh.
Yo, Pittsburgh. Tighten up, man. I know y'all got some grit out there. Y'all smarter than that, man. Don't hurt yourself, bro. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. That's all I'm saying. You stealing cones and somebody gonna lose their life. That's all I'm saying. Don't steal a cone for a life.
That bounces. A break for home. The shovel.
Wow.
De La Cruz scores. The Reds have tied it, and Benson takes second.
Watch De La Cruz in the dirt. Here I come.
A catcher that doesn't block well, De La Cruz alertly darts home and deadlocks it. Now the go-ahead run, Benson in scoring position.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's De La Cruz just being De La Cruz like always.
So let me ask you, who's to blame for that situation, the pitcher or the catcher?
It's nobody. In most of the cases, it's always going to be the catcher because the catcher's going to take over and call it for the pitcher. Normally, like when you see a fly ball, most of the time you see the catcher call them off or the third base or the first base. hardly ever do you see a pitcher catch a fly ball, even though it did happen twice last week. But with LA Cruz's speed, as fast as he is, it's no surprise that he got there before a play could be made.
I mean, when you wearing oven mittens, you could probably slide like how you want to slide, bro. Like,
well, you know, you got to make sure you don't jam the fingers.
I'm saying they ain't worried about that in 1980, bro. They was just like, eating dirt. It's first.
There's a lot more money involved now.
Fair, it's gone. It is gone. See ya. A 3-run home run for Rosario. And the Yankees have come back to take the lead.
Just can't go through a highlight without the Yankees, can we? Can't do it.
Only if they deserve it. One thing that Jay will tell you is on this show, there's no bias on this show.
No, I coming from you, I absolutely know
Yeah,
that.
there
Yeah,
is.
so.
Yeah, there is.
But I thought
There is.
might not see a Yankee, but okay.
Yeah, it's from you. From you it is.
Yeah, for me. I'm this guy. Hi, me. Delusional Met fan, as Nate likes to call me, but I just say passionate. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your side.
You keep that up.
I'm gonna keep it up because my team is amazing. I don't know why you keep asking this every week.
Hammered to center field. Shohei Ohtani gone.
Ohtani.
And then it flew out of here to start the scoring.
Yeesh.
So over the Dodgers.
You said to the Dodgers.
She's supposed to be like that as a Padres fan. She has to be like that.
I'm so over them. Who cares? Magic Johnson talking about he got 25 rings. Who cares? Don't care. Because the Dodgers won. Okay, I digress. Continue.
I mean, you can have your ring. We give people their moment to have their ring. Trust me.
No.
Nope.
I'm good.
I'm good. So let me ask you. So the last time your team played them, did they win? Who won?
Last time my team played them? No, it didn't. Yeah.
Your team didn't win?
You know, they won the World Series. I don't want Dodgers. Whatever. Whatever.
No problem, Lizzie. This is what the show is about, man.
I might come up with better words in a moment, but for right now, just whatever.
We understand. We understand. Yeah. You know, that emotion got you all riled up. It's here.
All of it. Yeah. So I need to let me just bring that down. First time on here. I don't want to just give it all to you right now. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I mean, it's okay. This the main. Oh, hold up. See, I'm glad you said that. So, disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, the words, views, and opinions expressed by those hosts on the platform represent the host, the person speaking, and the person speaking only. Okay, it does not represent any other person on the platform. It does not represent the virtual man cave platform in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So, with that being said, in layman terms, yeah, we speak for ourselves, man. And I said what I said, and you either gotta like it or love it, rub it in your chest like lotion. You'll be all right. Okay.
Got it.
Oh, Lizzie, we was cool. We was cool. Now, I don't know. Dodgers all the way.
Now I don't know.
See, Mika, you fit right in.
Dave Rackley, that's a great bunt. Put it in your pocket if it stays fair. It does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Just the right amount of chalk to make it stay fair. Watch it. It starts to work back in the chalk. See?
And look at that spin.
Yo, what kind of dirt was that? That looked like some real expensive dirt. Like, did you see that brown? That was like cardboard brown. That was some real good dirt.
That ain't the brown that was in our neighborhoods we grew up. You know.
That's imported brown.
Right.
That's the good dirt.
I don't know. That's dirt sand. Yes, I think you struck a nerve with all of us when you said you was a Dodgers fan. I don't know.
Oh.
No. Lizzie, them two.
Woe is me.
Because you know what, Lizzie, you know why? I come from a team that wins, that know what winning is about. So I like dynasty. I like dynasty. So I don't mind it. So I don't mind it. If the Dodgers win 3 in a row, fine, a better team. I like dynasties. You know, some people who teams haven't won since Jerry Curl days, you know.
Wait, hold up. I think that's a double jab right there because when I take my braids out, I got curly hair. Sound like, what are we saying? You talking about Jerry Curl? Like,
Jerry Curl.
I'm saying,
talking about
my hair get curly. Like, I take this out.
1986.
Cameo was one of the hottest groups the last time they won.
A word up.
Tight leather jeans.
Oh.
The rhinestone belt.
Cameo.
Nate, let me ask you a question. When your beloved captain was in a hitting slump, right? He couldn't get it right. What did what did he do to get out that slump?
Did he win?
What did your hero do to get out that slump?
But did he win?
You're not answering the question.
Did he win though?
So
you go ahead and tell the question with a question. You can't answer the question with a question.
So you know what, Lizzie, I'm glad. I will school you. I got you. It's been 20 years. Refresher. So Derek Jeter was in a horrible hitting slump. I mean, he was like 0 for 3,452.
56.
56. Thank you. So then, what happened was a veteran player pulled up on him and said, "Yo, fam, I got what you need. When I was in a slump, this is what I did. Then I know somebody else who was in a slump. I told them to do it. They did it. It happened. It worked. Trust me. You got to do it. I got it for you. Trust me." Boom. So Nick, you sure you don't want to tell him?
Go ahead, tell the story. I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued, but you know this because you're a baseball historian. That's why we call you MLB, Nate the Great. Derek Jeter was given a golden thong to wear, a used golden thong to wear. It had to be a specific one that everybody else wore when they was in a slump.
Oh boy!
So at first, Jeter didn't want to wear it. He said, "Yo, I got too much pride. I'm not gonna do it. I can get out the slump my own way." So he had it hanging in his locker. It was just hanging in his locker, just chilling. A used was hanging in his locker every day, right? Until one day he looked at it and said, "I'm gonna put it on. And I'm gonna see if it helps." Derek Jeter wore the golden thumb, and he had an amazing game. He got out his hitting slump. You know what I'm saying? I think he won the game that was a big game for them, and they won that game, right? He hit like a 2-run home run or something like that, and something amazing. He did something amazing, like the Mets do. Amazing, right? But
you have to bring it back to the Mets.
Of course, because we're the big bro of baseball in New York.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, have you smelt the air in the Bronx?
You see what I put up with?
Have you smelled the air in the Bronx?
I have, yes, I do. I
exactly.
have, yes.
The air in Queens is much fresher. Shout out to Queens.
Okay.
But all I say this to say that if you got to wear a golden thong to win, the Mets ain't doing that, kid. We don't do that in Queens. That's all I'm saying.
And that's the main reason why he won 5, and y'all are still stuck on a championship from '86.
I'll take an 86 championship.
That's right. This is your 40-year anniversary this year.
Yeah, it would make 40. That is it. Yes.
I'm sorry, Miss Padre. When y'all got it? When y'all
okay, don't deflect over here. We weren't talking about me. I didn't
we alley-ooping. We alley-ooping. Look, no look past Jason Kidd. what was that double play? It was
You wanted to go out there on that limb and talk about this golden thong with Derek Jeter. I wasn't going there. Nate knows I will always just fuss at him anything Yankees related, and when it comes to trades and all that, I don't want to discuss it with him as if they don't have enough. You know, that was one of my things tonight. I was like, you know what? They supposedly have the best roster this season. So I was going to be talking about that.
It's supposed to be every season. They have the best roster.
I mean, that's what they're saying, but we're only 12, 13 games in, so you know.
I don't fully
it's
agree with that
200
comment.
more games left. Let's see what happens. Okay, Nate, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I can't stand the Yankees.
We don't apologize.
Oh no, I agree. I told you there's no bias with me.
Yeah,
they don't have the best team this year. That's not, in my opinion, they don't. Even if they get Garrett Cole back in Rodon.
Keep saying everybody. It's like, my goodness, are y'all kidding me right now? We're 12 games in. It's a long season.
Maybe they're trying to say they're the best team in the AL.
Judge is due for injury or something. You know, things are gonna.
Hey, that's a little too far. You know.
I'm sorry.
Why he got to get injured? I'm not wishing injuries on Tatis.
I'm not wishing it at all, but.
or Machado or Jackson Merrill.
I didn't say I was wishing it. It just happens.
So, Nate, can I ask you a quick question? Do we have any former Mets on the Padres that I need to hate on?
Actually,
because once you leave the Mets, bro, like Basuda.
Mike Hampton.
Ooh.
That was years ago.
I'm about to say, wasn't that a long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Well, Miss
MEIIKA, roller, if this stays fair.
If
this stays fair, that's a base hit.
Oh,
no, that's a different one.
That's a different one.
Baseball darn near sat on top of the bag.
It sat on top. Wow.
That's crazy.
Atlanta. Slow roller, if this stays fair. If this stays
you have to watch
fair,
again?
that's a base hit.
Yeah, I had to run that back. That's crazy.
Base hit. Baseball darn near sat on top of the bag.
All right, we got a few more highlights as we finish rolling this up, rocking and rolling. We appreciate everybody who stayed and tapped in and tuned in, and we hope you enjoy, the highlights that Nate picked, because this is why we call him MLB Nate the Great.
Breaking ball down to third. Fair ball. Alexander from foul ground. Wow. Got him. No, he didn't. I thought he got him. Extraordinary. Will challenge. You don't get better than that if you're blazed out. Feel it safe. He goes hard toward
he was out. He was out.
To his feet, points the shoulder, and a really good throw and a nice pick on the backside by Alonso.
He was out. Come on, you got money on FanDuel.
Oh yeah, they had to review that and they overturned it.
Yeah. See, like I wear glasses and I saw he was out. Shoot. Blind man can see. So this is why we need to have whatchamacallit. The robots, the Matrix, you know what I'm saying, umpiring.
Back in the first.
Oh! Nah, he didn't catch that. Look. But he hurt. That's that. I'm hurt. I'm just gonna walk it off.
Off the bat.
I'm just gonna walk it off. Yeah. I'm just gonna play it off.
Wow.
Friday night baseball. The Braves a hot start. And it's a play.
You know he hurt. You know he went to the dugout. He cried in the car. you don't catch nothing going on in the three. You see that, Nate? About that. I ain't gonna cry on TV, man. It's national TV. They ain't gonna get me. I gotta walk this off. I'm a player.
Because that certainly would have been on ESPN if he had.
Oh yeah. He definitely would have been crying.
He's just getting out.
Lynch knocked it down. Does he? He got him! Wow! What a recovery!
Yep,
they knew immediately that he got him. That's an incredible play by Daniel Lynch IV.
Man, you gotta do tuck and rolls, yo. Tuck and roll, baby. You gotta fly.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got Superman that hoe. And go, you. Exactly. Exactly, Lizzie. That had to hurt. The way it popped him in his chest. Shoot. And that's what the other picture should have did. You know what I mean? But whatever. He just gonna flare.
Sends it right back up the middle. What a snare by Lynn. Behind his back for the final out of the third.
Hold up. I gotta see that again. That was crazy.
Dreiling sends it right back up the middle. What a snare by Lynn. Behind his back for the final out of the third.
Oh, he did that like he know what he doing.
There's the pictures out there showing you that they got the glove work too out there. You know, they just it's not just the end. They are technically infielders as well, along with being pitchers.
I mean,
I respect it though. Something that go. I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just saying I respect when they.
Yeah, because I think that that's something that people don't also appreciate or think about when it comes to pitchers, that they're a part of the outfield. Because I never used to think that, but they're supposed to be. That's why, back to your point, Jay, from that previous highlight, that was lazy because you are part of that. So you should be there to catch that ball. So
exactly.
If that is what you're supposed to do, just because you throw that ball, you're still there to do something, please. So yeah.
Just lazy.
Yeah.
He ain't want to do nothing. But that wraps up the wonderful highlights from MLB Nate the Great that he pulled out and showed up for us, man. We hope you enjoyed that. We hope you know what I'm saying? This is one of the many reasons why we encourage you to go watch a game, because you can see something amazing like that. You know, me, I always say catch a Mets game because their name is amazing. So you're bound to see something amazing. But that's just my biased opinion. Up next, we have the news, the MLB news and updates and what's going down and what's good. So
now we're moving on to the news. I guess you could say news and trades and things that are going on in the league. And Jay, as you can see, the first video up there is about umpire. Ain't the most popular umpire. It's C.B. Buckner, and him blowing another play, another call. And actually, I sent you the video to that, so you can play that, and you ain't got to worry about showing the other video because it matches the same thing.
I'm uploading it right now, my good brother. You can watch the video, and then I will show the clip. Show the other clip.
Throws to first. It's wide. It's backed up by Fortes. That should be a base hit for Bowers.
Did not touch first base. Put out.
So the call from C.B. Buckner is that Jake Bowers missed first base and then was tagged out. Not that he moved to second base.
Right.
He was tagged out, but he flat out missed the bag.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
And I think that is a horrendous call. Where is C.B. Buckner?
He's not even looking at it. Why would he even say that?
C.B. Buckner was not even looking at the play.
C.B. Buckner's looking at there. That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm really excited for him to have the plate tomorrow.
My goodness. I mean, he's looking at the ball in foul ground. He wasn't even looking at first base.
He steps right on top of the bag. I would love to see that view from the
Jake Bauer just laughing.
The RoboCam one more time. Bowers.
That's crazy.
So C.B. Buckner, who has been a major league umpire since 1996 when he first was in the National League, then he started doing both leagues in 2000. Most people are happy to get awards, but in 2003 and 2006, he was voted worst umpire in the league. And see, this is where it comes back to where in some cases where guys like him and Angel Hernandez, who have had well-known documented history of making terrible bad calls, which is also which brought along the robot cam, because of plays like this where obviously you can see he was clearly safe. He clearly tagged the bag, but he wasn't looking. He followed the baseball and didn't even check to see if the runner tagged first base. which is to me like a not Bush League, but a rookie mistake for an umpire with that many years in experience.
His foot is clearly on the back.
I mean, clearly.
Like,
he's terrible. He is terrible. And well, at least me, I get mad at NFL calls. So, and this is just, this is horrible.
So what would be the repercussion behind something like this? Because I know, MLB doesn't want to be seen like this in this type of light, with umps making just flagrant calls like this.
Well, actually, that's where the MLB umpiring staff, committee, they handle that part. That's where they go along and they'll go over it. It's kind of like anything, like in the job. You look at performance review. You show them. In this case, they can show them the evidence. Wonder what they were looking at. How did you miss this call? Were you actually watching the runner as they are tag? Educate them. Coach them, and you're supposed to go out there and do better next time.
That's crazy.
I was just I didn't know you were going to bring him up, but I was like, let me pull him up real quick. He's been in the league for 27 seasons. That's way too long. This is his 27th season with the MLB to be making these kind of mistakes. You weren't even looking.
How are you making mistakes like this?
That's ridiculous.
That means he had money on FanDuel.
He must have. Get him out. Let him go. Good day.
Word.
That is blatant. That was blaringly obvious. Come on now.
You're welcome, Lizzie. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, Lizzie, that is not good the way he made that stupid call.
Not at all. Not at all.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure he's made plenty of calls like that before. But if you do your job wrong, you no longer have a job.
Don't have a job.
So they got a little bit more leeway, and I guess with the baseball union, that kind of, you got to go through them levels, and slap on the wrist, so level 1, level 2, 3, 4, before they finally say, all right, you out of here.
He needs a PIP, a performance improvement plan.
Right, pretty much.
Get him out of here. Mm-hmm.
Pardon me while I eat, y'all. My bad. Y'all know I'm uncool.
While Jay consumes his food like he normally does on our show, which we appreciate, you got to stay nourished and everything. Also, the virtual man cave. For those who don't know, this is some of our merchandise. This is one of our hats. If you're interested in a hat, the cost is $30. You send out, Jay, what is it? They send out their address and information and what kind of color tone you want for your hat. And what's in your? We have We have this one that says virtual man cave. Then there's one with an apple on it with the logo on the side. Fortunately, I don't have that with me at the moment, but just let us know. Send your information to us. Showing your payment. Shipping is free, right? Shipping and handling is free, right, Jay? Shipping and handling is free.
Shipping and handling is free.
Hit us up with those donations.
There you go.
I'm over here eating a half a Subway sandwich. Y'all help me out. Help me help you.
You wanted a foot long.
Hey, yo, pause. I'm good. Nope.
I was waiting to see if you was gonna catch yourself with that one, Jay.
I did. Listen. I almost got caught off guard because it's Miss MEIIKA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to one of y'all saying, and y'all would say it's slick. You know what I'm saying? She said it so pleasantly, as in like a healthy way.
Because he was about to be like, yes.
I was like, I know. I can't carry no. And this is live right here. Nobody would let me live this down, bro. Nah.
I'm sorry.
No, you ain't gotta apologize for nothing. I gotta make sure I'm on point. Bob and weave, baby. Bob and weave. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. See? Oh, you Italian? Come on. That means I get the fish and spaghetti, yo. See? Fish and spaghetti.
Was that Lizzie again?
Yeah,
it was Lizzie.
Lizzie has been one of our greatest fans since she joined about 2-3 weeks ago.
I love it.
Word.
I love it.
And we
appreciate. We really do appreciate you, Lizzie.
Absolutely.
She don't even know.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Exactly. And we just want to give Lizzie a shout out because one day I think it was on Unk's show that she joined us, and we was like, yo, Lizzie, if you can just if you could like, comment, and subscribe to the, to the platform. She was like, I already did it, y'all. And we was like, yo, appreciate you. You know what I mean?
And if,
Go ahead, Nate.
And if Lizzie can like, comment, and subscribe, you can too. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Just click of the finger. Just a click of the button.
Click of the button.
It don't. Hey, we appreciate you, man. I'm glad you recognize that we just trying to do something, man. We're gonna let Unc know that you love him. We don't know where he at right now. He was supposed to join us tonight, but he probably sleep. He took his Metamucil and passed out. Unc gonna beat me up when he hears this.
I was gonna say, Unc, I'm not laughing at you.
You getting fussed out? You getting fussed out tomorrow night?
Chicago White Sox announced today that 2005 World Series winning manager Ozzie Guillen will be honored on Saturday, August 8th.
I know that bubblehead.
With a special ceremony retiring his number 13 uniform.
No way.
The shortstop, who played for 13 seasons with the White Sox, will be the 13th player in franchise history to have his number retired and first manager.
Oh, that is amazing.
Mr. Ozzie Guillen, your legacy will be forever etched.
Oh, my God. Where's my wife?
He's right here. Evis.
Oh,
my God. Ozzie. The whole crowd here is chanting Ozzie's name. Yes.
Wow.
Ozzie.
I don't know how to react, how to say thank you to the White Sox organization, and they made these people
incredible.
Wow. What I can say? After when does that happen?
Make sure you're here.
No, August 8th. I can dine August 9 now. My God, this is the biggest news that ever happened in baseball. Oh my God. Where's my kids?
Wow.
The only thing I can say is thank you. Thank you so much because
You know what I love about that? I don't love the fact that they retired his jersey. That's what's up. Respect. I love the fact that he asked with his wife and kids. Where my wife and kids at? Like, I love y'all, but I need my I need my in-house clan. They gotta celebrate with me because even though I might have been physically out here, emotionally, they had to deal with me not being home. You know what I'm saying? The separation, the time, and the effort and the energy I put into playing baseball. Yes, he provided a wonderful financial foundation for them while he was away working. They had enough money to make sure the bills was paid and they could live a life of lavish. But we all know how much important time is. Spending time with your kids, spending time with your wife. So that's just a loving thing to say, yo, where my kids at, man? Where my wife at, bro? Like, I wouldn't have got this without y'all. So salute to Ozzie, man. And salute to the White Sox for honoring him.
Yep. Always love a good family man. And again, I said it earlier. I didn't even know, again, that was going to be played. But shortstops, that was his position, and he was good at it. So, yep. Love it.
Yeah.
No,
go ahead, Johnson.
No. I was just gonna say I just love the whole thing. It was very touching.
And for Ozzie Guillen, for those who know, to give a little backstory, Ozzie Guillen played a total of 16 years in the league. He accumulated 1,764 hits with 28 home runs, a career batting average of 264. As they said, he played 13 years as a player. with the Chicago White Sox. He started his career with the White Sox April 9th, 1985. He was born January 20th, 1964 in Acumare del Tudo, Venezuela. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I did say that wrong. He played his last game in the league on October 1st, 2000 with the Tampa Bay Rays. At the time, they were known as the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. After his career, he moved on. He was a 3-time All-Star, a 2-time World Series champion, American League Rookie of the Year, Gold Glove, AL Manager of the League of the Year. He was already in the Baseball Hall of Fame when he was inducted in 2011. He led the 2005 Chicago White Sox to their first World Series championship since 1917. He actually was going to retire after that, but during the parade, he got so much love from the fans, he came back and continued managing. He managed the Chicago White Sox all the way up until about 2011, and then he moved on coaching in the Marlins and then coaching over in Venezuela. He had a career for the regular season. His career coaching record was through 1,457 games with 747 wins and 710 losses. We gave him an average of 5.13, and in the playoffs he was 12-4 with an average of 0.75. So well deserved. He's always there. Y'all know I watch a lot of the games. I watch all the games now. Still watching games right now on my screen as it is. He's always on the post games, even after his career was over. He shows up. Frank Thomas and other former White Sox players, and he gives great insight. Love what he gives to the game, the organization, the city in Chicago. So couldn't think anybody better that deserved to get that retirement.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, like you said, salute to him, man. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, somebody in a couple of years get their jersey retired in. But moving right along as we always do, we got some more news about people that contracts being extended and other things going down. So Nate, please let us know what we got going on with my guy right here.
So that's Cole. Is that Cole Emerson from the Seattle Mariners, who signed one of the top prospects for the Mariners? He just signed the record-breaking 8-year, $95 million extension in March of this year. It's the largest contract ever for a player before they actually played their first ever game. And this is also.
Let me ask: is he the LeBron of baseball? Because he got the bag.
I'm not gonna say all that. Actually, he's another player on this list that probably they might consider he'll be one of those players sometime down the line.
Wait, timeout, Nate. I gotta call the timeout. Manager timeout. Somebody getting shout outs right here, right now. Hey, Deshanta, good job too. Hey.
Thank you.
Hey, Miss Barkley, I ain't gonna say your first out, Doretha, because I be messing up people's names. Charge it to my heart, not my brain. Love is love, yo. We appreciate you.
So I know who that is. That's Mama MLB, my mama.
Yes.
By the way.
Hey, Mama, listen. The foundation, the essence, the earth. Without you, there's no MLB Nate the Great. We appreciate you. The original, the OG, triple OG.
Yes.
Who?
That's what's up.
Who is, by the way, Jay, was a big time Mets fan back in the days growing up.
That's why me and your mom's locked in. That's why I gave her a shout out like that, bro. Come on, I knew she was a Met fan. I felt the energy. She's amazing, bro. Once a Met fan, always a Met fan. You can't unsubscribe.
So before we get carried away with the nonsense, Cole Emerson, as it says, 8-year, $95 million. This deal includes a 9-year club option with full no trade clause and an incentive that may give him potentially worth over $130 million.
I just don't understand. Okay.
Seattle, just know the popcorn price is about to go up.
It is. They're paying $30 for a beer. Seriously, like this is ridiculous. But okay.
Yo, Nate, what was that stadium you was telling me is $300 for a 7-inch hamburger?
Oh, no, it's not.
I know it's $151.
He's talking about the backflip burger, the backflip sandwich in Atlanta. That's $151.
It might as well be 300. 151, 300. Because man, listen, that's crazy. I thought the whole thing when they built that stadium was supposed to be affordable for, the average fan. Nobody gonna eat that burger.
You eat the rest of it and take it home.
Because I'm not leaving it.
It had like egg on there, burger, brisket, and a whole bunch of other stuff on there.
Listen, that burger costs more than my car insurance. I'm good. My car insurance ain't that high.
And actually, for that, for the fans, we like to have fun sometimes. We like to have little fun side things on the side. One of these shows, we're gonna go over some of the food, big, well-known popular food items at the stadiums, just to show you what you think and see would you actually pay for this, the amount of money for it.
That's a good one.
This is why I'm glad I live in North Carolina, because I get I go to minor league games. Shout out to the Greensboro Grasshoppers. Shout out to the Charlotte Knights. Shout out to the Durham Bulls. You know what I'm saying? And what is it, Danville? Whatever team is out there in Danville. But I don't go out there too much because they look like they play in a little league stadium, and I don't like that. they bleachers be hard. Like they share the field with a high school team or something. I don't know. The bleachers is rough. Charlotte, Durham is real nice. It look like it's some MLB, like an MLB stadium. So it's real nice. Hey, Lizzie, we appreciate you, man. We hope you have a good, beautiful night, man. We're glad that you tapped in and tuned in, yo.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Good night.
Have a good one.
And as always, man, you can catch the replay tomorrow after we end the show. You get the rest of the highlights, clips, news and information, jokes, and whatever else we say on this platform. But again, thank you for tuning in tonight, Lizzie. So, Nate, I stopped sharing the screen.
No, you didn't. I see it.
No, we see it. We see it.
Okay. It went away on mine for a second.
So this is 19-year-old Connor Griffin, who just made his debut last week for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's been highly touted, ninth round pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's been they've been talking about him being one of the best, like one of the generational talents coming out. And right after he just played his first game, the Pittsburgh Pirates signed him to a 9-year, $140 million contract extension that'll put him all the way through to 2034.
2034.
We're saying the same thing. Like who? Okay. I mean, if you
he's only 19 years old.
And right. If you have sons, groom them. Aren't these guaranteed contracts with these?
Yes, they are.
Listen,
my goodness gracious!
You better put your kids in soccer or baseball.
I'm just saying.
Basketball is overrated, y'all. Football, you get concussion.
Right.
Football,
that's all I'm
you
saying.
get hurt. You get hurt in football. Let your son learn how to spit sunflower seeds 10 feet because he's chilling in the dugout for half the game.
Yeah, let him learn how to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
As I always say, remember.
What up?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying let your son see. You know what I'm saying? The fun it is of hanging out in the dugout with your homies and whatnot and cheering somebody else on and just relaxing for a little bit. Then getting out there for a little bit of work and just come back and sitting back down. All right.
Right. Because as you see, they always say, people try to say about baseball and the least exciting sport. Remember, baseball has started having their first guaranteed contracts back in the 1970s.
Uh-huh. So,
it's been a long time. And, when you're actually playing and you're good at playing, it's not boring. And this is the only time you might ever hear me sound a little biased, because I don't appreciate a lot of the baseball slander that goes on out here, but I'm not going to get into that rant tonight. Tonight's not the night. We still got a lot more episodes to go. We got a long season ahead of us. So, but just remember,
but the rant is coming. The rant is coming.
Yes, it is. Just remember, You could either be a third string on the bench in the basketball, holding LeBron's towel, and maybe never even play, or you can sit on the bench making $100, $200, $300 million, only have to hit twice a day. You might not even have to play the field because you could be a designated hitter.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're Bronny, and then you'll get to play. But I digress. Continue.
You can get your contract deferred like Bobby Bonilla. We ain't gonna slide on the Bronny tonight like that.
Sorry. Continue.
Yo, Nate, just talk about the next one. How much do teachers make?
Oh, sorry.
Teachers don't make enough. Teachers don't make enough. Teachers don't make enough to buy that darn burger in Atlanta. I'll tell you that much.
Lizzie said, I have one more thing to say before I go.
But now we're gonna switch real fast because he started talking about Bobby Bonilla, and I don't appreciate that. That's a little, Nate went to a low blow right there. That's a sensitive area.
That wasn't even a slide. That was one of the greatest contract negotiations ever. Bobby's still getting paid $1 million a year, and now everybody's doing it. Look at Shohei Ohtani. He deferred his contract. He's going to get most of that money near the end of his contract.
Wait. I'm glad all the other players are doing it. I'm mad Bobby did it to my team, though. My team I feel like that was dirty, bro. Like, yo, you know how many bobbleheads I got on Bobby Bonilla Day? But that's the thing. I used to go there just for the
I think, Nate, every couple of years you might text me and be like, Bobby Bonilla got paid today because that man is forever getting paid. Forever. It was genius.
You need to blame the management, Jay, who was there during that time.
What happened,
Steve? You need to blame the management that was there. That Steve Phillips and them. You need to blame them.
I blame everybody who was a part of the organization at the time. From the janitor all the way up to the owner. Everybody. If you were telling peanuts, get your popcorn. It's everybody.
So anyway, we had a trade that occurred between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. In the trade, the Milwaukee Brewers acquired infielder David Hamilton along with relief pitchers Kyle Harrison and Shane Johan, while the Red Sox acquired Caleb Durbin, infielder, second base and third base primarily, along with Andrew Monasterio, and also infielders Anthony Siegler, a competitive balance round B draft pick.
Now, who do you think came out on top with this deal, right? With this trade right here?
Well, in that, I think it benefit to me. If I had to look, I say maybe it'll benefit Milwaukee. Right now, it benefits Milwaukee more because Milwaukee was in need of more pitching. That was some of their strong. That was a part that really hurt them last year, especially during the playoffs when it came to relief pitching. So I think it'll benefit them right now. Boston is looking forward more to the future, so that competitive draft pick, along with some of those infielders, may end up working out for a team. Of course, they had a hole to fill when Alex Bregman, who they got when they brought him along, caused them to trade Rafael Devers to San Francisco. But then Bregman opted out of his contract, and now he's over with the Chicago Cubs. So Red Sox are still trying to find their footing as well, as they were struggling at first when the season first started, starting off 2-7. So I think for right now, Milwaukee get the nod right now as who got the better of that trade.
All right. Shout out to Milwaukee. I don't like the Red Sox anyway.
Me neither. So that's fine.
Yeah.
And Texas reliever Patrick Corbin has moved on to the Toronto Blue Jays.
Dang.
And also,
he over there in Canada now. They done kicked him out the country.
Yeah, and the Patrick Corbin, DeShante, you may have seen it or not. If you look familiar, that's because from 2019 to 2024, he was with the Washington Nationals and was part of that 2019 National Championship team.
Yep, I remember.
He's a two-time All-Star. He's a two-time All-Star as well. Been in the league since 2012. He's a 14-year veteran.
So let me ask, Nate, Toronto Blue Jays, do they get paid in Canadian money or American dollars?
You know,
like for real. And who do they pay taxes to? Like, do they have to pay double taxes? Like that's, yeah, I'd be mad if they move me to Toronto. Because I feel like you play with my money.
I feel like his W-2s will be in Canada.
In French. W-2s be in French.
No, so what it is a portion of their salary is paid in Canadian dollars because they are technically still U.S. contracted employees. But since they're working in Canada, they're paid this subject to tax regulation. Everybody know Canada's taxes is really high.
Yeah,
and that comes with the fact that they offer free healthcare.
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Yep, because of the healthcare. Yep.
So they have to pay income tax. They have to pay income tax for the time that they spend playing there in Toronto, along with paying U.S. taxes for the road games.
So, all right. Now, can they go to the hospital in Canada because they paying the income tax? Are they included on the free healthcare?
Well, in Canada, since the healthcare is free, you pay just a higher I guess you want to say state tax, and I know their taxes are like at 54-55%. That's the tax in Canada. So they have a really high tax.
Oh, look, they got wild mooses out there, and they got high taxes. Yo, that's crazy.
Not a moose.
Oh, Mika, you're gonna understand. I'm terrified of a moose. I've never seen one in real life. Yeah, I went to the Museum of History and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I got a fake moose." And the guy was like, "No, that was a real moose. It's the way we just stuffed it, but that's what a moose looked like." And I was like, "Moose is not really that big." He said, "Sir, that's an actual size of a moose." So I went home and did some investigation about a moose and the lifestyle and how they live. And they can swim underwater for a very long time. Like they go underwater to get something to eat. They like seaweed, so they'll just jump in the middle of the ocean, go get something to eat, and come back. You know. They can run 30 miles per hour, and for us, it'll be waist-high snow, but for them, it's knee-high. They can run 30 miles per hour.
And then the antlers and things, like they're massive.
Wait,
they're massive.
It gets gangster. You know what? Sometimes they just wake up angry and want to fight. And if a moose want to fight you, a moose will fight you. And you're going to lose every time. So that's why I'm never going to Canada. I don't want to see a moose, and they got some high income tax. Ooh, no, Canada.
He did research, right?
I mean, I say he went to his good girlfriend Google, and he found all of the things.
YouTube University taught me well.
Oh, YouTube University. Okay, I'm good with that university as well. Yeah. Wait, you're probably never going to come in contact with a moose, Jay.
See, the way I live my life, you never know. I'll be in Canada walking down the street, minding my business, wearing a little French beret. You know what I'm saying? Singing "Oh Canada." Next thing you know, bam, get hit with a moose. I don't want that to be me.
Oh my goodness. Nate, before we go on to the next, whoever you have next. When it comes to pitchers, why do you? And I'm kind of selfishly asking this question because the Padres pitching sucks as far as I'm concerned, with the exception of a couple. So why do you feel that at least for me, it seems like a lot of teams they know they need pitching, but they don't put emphasis on the pitching. So he's on the move, and I take him. What is there a reason? What do you think? How do you feel about that?
You mean the reason as far as when it comes to recruiting pitchers?
Recruiting pitchers, or trading for pitchers when your bullpen is right or left-handed, whatever it is, it's not the best. you know you need pitchers, especially if you're trying to get into the postseason and all that good stuff, which I feel like for my team, Padres, that always gets us every time. It's the pitching. Why isn't more emphasis put on that when you know you need a pitcher?
I think it is emphasis on it, but you also got to remember, especially and we'll speak specifically to your team, look at their payroll. Blake, you look at the payroll they had over the years, especially with Machado. You're paying Tatis, you had Vasquez, you had played you Darvish. You got a lot of guys out there. So what is it that you can offer? How much can you offer to a top pitcher? How much will you have as far as the cap is concerned? Then you also got to think about it. You got some potential, watching down there, those in AAA and AA. Is it time to maybe push some of those plays? You got prospects out there that actually have some potential, so you want to leave space to bring them up as well. A lot of times you'll see teams that will trade if they're really going for the title that year. They'll trade certain prospects to another team, but sometimes you want to hold on to those prospects. The last thing you want to do is have an empty farm. That's the last thing you want to do is have an empty farm. Like the Atlanta Braves was always one of the good teams when it came to building prospects from the ground up. Always good for that. So I think with San Diego, it's just right now it's like I don't know if they maybe missed I don't want to say they missed their window for opportunity, because I still feel like they're still one of the most exciting teams I like personally.
They are exciting. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. They are very exciting, but I kind of feel like they may have missed their window for a while.
And they had the Dodgers on the rope, and they just couldn't close, especially last year.
Oh, that's why, again, back to it. I have nothing to say about these Dodgers, because no. But anyway, but thank you. Yeah, because I just sometimes I'm just like, come on, y'all know what y'all need, but anyway, moving on.
That's where you just need to send me a text or call me and you got questions. I'm watching. I'm watching the Padres right now.
See, I know. Yeah, I don't have mine on, but I was like, man, that I just don't understand it, because we get to the same place every time, and that's it, stuck. Don't y'all want better? Please, you've got great talent, and it's not going anywhere. But anyway, keep going on with your trades. Thank you for that.
No problem. Anytime. And we need that kind of interaction here on this show.
Definitely do.
You got it.
So moving on to the next one, we're gonna bring it down a little bit. We want to offer condolences to the family of Davey Lopes, 16-year veteran in the league. Born in East Providence, Rhode Island, back in May 3rd, 1945, who unfortunately has passed on yesterday actually, and in his hometown of Providence, Rhode Island, at the age of 80. He started his career September 22nd with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Played his last game October 4th, 1987, with the Houston Astros. During his stretch as a player, he played for the Los Angeles Dodgers for 9 years, the Oakland Athletics for 2 years, the Chicago Cubs for 2 years, and the Houston Astros for about a year. He managed the Milwaukee Brewers from 2000 to 2002. He also was a coach on teams like Texas, Baltimore, Washington Nationals, the Philadelphia Phillies as well. He had 2 stints actually with the Nationals. He's a 4-time All-Star, a 2-time World Series champion in 1981 and 2008. He's a Gold Glove winner and a 2-time NL stolen base leader. He was selected by the San Francisco Giants in the 8th round of the '67 draft, but he didn't sign back then. And that's how he ended up with the Los Angeles Dodgers in 1968 January draft. His career stats go as. Excuse me. Somebody wanted to see me fail.
Not at all.
No, it's not y'all.
We got you.
It's people out here watching.
I was just saying, it's all good vibes, positive energy. Can't nothing stop the train that we got going. Now we got the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, so his stats was 1,671 hits, 155 RBIs with a batting average of 263 and a total of 6,354 at bats. So we go for our condolences to Davey Lopes. Also moving on next is a video real quick about a player who you saw a highlight from earlier from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Miguel Rojas.
Oh, let me go back and get that. Who you say it was? Rojas?
Yeah, it's right after the Davy Lopes picture.
Nah, ain't no video after the Davy Lopes picture.
Sure? Keep going. Keep going.
You know what? That's
right
why
there.
you is MLB Nate the Great, bro.
Right there.
That's why you MLB Nate the Great. Oh.
We think while we have a little technical difficulty, we thank Jay for all he does, ladies and gentlemen. He does a lot of work behind the stage to put all of this together. So always want to send a shout out to him for helping out with this, because without him, this wouldn't be possible.
Absolutely.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Every time y'all give me the opportunity to do what I do, it helps me show just get a little bit better. So I appreciate the time, effort, and energy that you guys give me, and as well as the patience, because player be messing up. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You good?
Mistakes do happen.
You got it.
We got another video for you guys. Oh no, I'll open it up. I just had to close the stop sharing the messenger part.
Okay. Let's see what else we got going on today.
And when I did see that he had passed, I saw he had a stint with the Padres. So I was like, oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You know what, y'all? Listen, this is how you know I'm tired. Yeah, listen, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. This whole time I was watching the Jason Hayward video on YouTube, and I'm sharing it to you guys. And that's why I'm not saying nothing, and I'm just looking at the whole video the whole time. Yo, my bad. I'm about to share the Jason Hayward video right now, which for you guys.
That wasn't even the video, but before that, also rest in peace. The video I was talking about, Miguel Rojas. Everybody on his father just recently passed, so the entire Los Angeles Dodgers team put his father's initials on their hat to show respect to for the players.
Didn't show?
That was the video before the Jason Hayward. You didn't show that.
Oh, it didn't show?
No.
Man, my bad. Here we go.
Last night, well, Dave Roberts and Miguel Rojas, he was in the lineup, but he was a late scratch about 2 minutes before first pitch after receiving the heartbreaking news of the sudden passing of his father. He took the time away from the team last night, but told that he wanted to be out there in the lineup today. So he's playing at short. He shared with us that the funeral for his father, Miguel Mickey Rojas, was today in Venezuela as custom for their country. So today, this team, they're playing with heavy hearts. Miguel is playing in his honor. We've also noticed that the players have a beautiful MR again for Miguel Mickey Rojas, Miguel's father.
Salute to them, yo.
Yeah, that was a nice touch. Very nice touch.
And last but not least, Tom Nieto, former baseball player, catcher, and coach, passed away on March 27th at age 65 due to a heart attack. He was part of the 1985 World Series championship with the St. Louis Cardinals and 1987 Minnesota Twins. He played from 1984 to 1990 when he was drafted by the Cardinals in 81, and he coached from 1995 to 2002 with the Yankees, and then coached with the New York Mets from 2005 to 2008.
And just a quick shout out to his teammates for showing love and support. That is one of the many things I love about sports in general, the camaraderie that you build with your teammates, with your brothers or your sisters that you play with. But you see it a lot in baseball. It may be highlighted more in baseball when it does happen. I'm not going to say you see it a lot. But I love that support in baseball when your brothers at home just show up and show out for you, and they have that respect, Joe.
Yeah, I agree, because I think, and even though I do think we see it more in baseball, whether it be they're going to wear this, everybody wear the same jersey number or, on their hats or something. They definitely make sure, and it's like when you see the whole crowd, that they're vested. They know the history of their team. And so they're out there to celebrate and support. And so I always like to see the celebrations that baseball has over any others. Honestly, I think it's really good. I really enjoy it.
And I will also say baseball players have a lot of fun playing baseball still. Like there's grown adults. Like some of the highlights me and Nate send each other personally and stuff, videos that we send each other, personally. Most of the time, I send Nate silly videos like, yo, this is why I love watching baseball, bro. Like there was one player, I wish I'd have had I could find a video. I probably won't, but maybe next week. Where the guy, he knew he was out and he just ran to second base and he gave the second baseman a hug. Like
they have
silly
fun.
stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yep.
I know I'm out. There's no need to be extra.
Cattell Marte and Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, it's just funny, and that's what baseball should be. It just should be fun. You're getting paid to play You're getting paid to play a game you love. Have fun, bro.
It's a good time. It's a good time. Yep.
So as we move on next, Jason Jay's going to show the video. We ain't going to play the audio, but Jay's going to play the video. Shout out to Jason Hayward, who just recently announced his retirement about 2 weeks ago. Jason Hayward, of course, played 16 years in the league, had a total stat of 1,575 hits, 186 home runs, with a career batting average of 255. He was part of that 2016 World Series Chicago Cubs team that broke the long-term time curse, they always said, of the Chicago Cubs from going way back to the early 1900s. He was an all-star, a 5-time Gold Glove, and he also was the Wilson Overall Defensive Player of the Year. He was known as the J. Hay Kid. He was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in the first round in the 2007 June amateur draft. He went to high school at Henry County High School in McDonough, Georgia. He's a Georgia native. He was born in Ridgewood, New Jersey, but raised in Georgia, in the McDonough area of Georgia. He played 16 years. He announced it, and he talked about his great experiences in the league and how much he loved, especially loving the city of Chicago, especially during that time when they finally won their first World Series championship and all the experiences that he had. So we look forward to seeing what Jason Hayward does going forward in his career afterwards. He brings a lot. He can bring a lot to the game, for especially a lot of the young players that are coming up in the league. He has a lot of respect for the league. He was very grateful, very humble as far as when he was talking about his accomplishments. And so we just wish him well in all his future endeavors after his pro career.
Do you think that it was time for him to retire?
I mean, when you get to 16 years in the league, you get to the age of 36, and then a lot of times you got to look at where you're going to go. You're just going to continue signing, minor league contracts. Sometimes you got to know when it's time. He even mentioned that about just knowing where he felt like, yeah, it's about time to call it quits. You don't want to be one of those that's hanging on, trying to hang on. I mean, he already won a World Series, so it's not like he was trying to chase a championship or anything like that either.
And do you think that, even when it comes to individuals retiring, does it also, 16 years, I think that is a long time, but do you think it also is based on their position that they played? If he maybe was an outfielder, I don't know. Just, do you think that makes a difference?
Well, yeah, that's another thing too. At 30, as you get 36, you're hitting to your 40s. These guys work. They work out. I'm pretty sure they're in great shape. But them legs start to get under you. He's an outfielder, so I'm pretty sure that takes a toll too. And then you just got to find a place. Since he was with the Dodgers, and then he got to let go from it. And he ended up with the Astros, and I thought he would stay there a little bit longer. But I think he just felt like it was time. It
was time. Yeah. I mean, 16 years. I mean, that to me, that is a great career. I just sometimes wonder, certain positions with baseball, because I think people, and myself included, sometimes think, it's baseball, so they should be able to play for however long, But it is, I think, more rigorous than what people think it is. But 16 years, I think it's a great career. Just sometimes wonder if the position also dictates when someone might say, okay, I'm done. Like I could see a pitcher after maybe 10 years because that shoulder is done. So just was wondering.
sometimes the same like the catcher. Sometimes some catchers play their whole career with as a catcher. Others will move to first base because less wear and tear on the knees. So you know.
On the knees. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah,
So
I know
now
that's
we
one
go.
position I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play no catcher.
So now we go on to the standings. We're going to do a quick run of the standings for y'all. Currently leading in the American League East is the Yankees at 8-4. Your leaders are in the AL Central. You have the Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Guardians at 8-5. The Texas
Hard to get
Rangers.
used to that.
Yeah, always will be. The
Cleveland
Texas Rangers.
Indians. Cleveland Indians.
The Texas Rangers are first in the AL West. You got the Miami Marlins currently right now tied for first place with the Atlanta Braves at 8-5. In the Central Division, the Milwaukee Brewers lead at 8-4. They only up by half a game over the Cincinnati Reds.
Excuse me. You forgot to mention the Mets is in third place. They creeping up 1 game behind, but they're gonna get there in first place. I'm trying to play my team.
Are they?
You heard what he said, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are currently in first place in the West. You know, Jay's gonna mention his Mets. Yes, he will.
Where the Padres?
I mean, we're fourth. We're fourth.
Oh, y'all at the bottom. My bad. I was looking at the top.
No, we're not at the bottom. The Giants are at the bottom. We are fourth. Okay.
San Diego, San Francisco. It looked the same to me down below.
Just leave us alone. This is what we do. We just sit silently, quietly.
Y'all lose. Oh, that's what y'all do. Y'all lose.
But we get there. We're in the postseason. Okay. We're there.
Jay, so remember that video I told you at the end that I had shared with you in the group chat?
Yes.
See with the women when they say teammate reactions to golden tickets. Play the,
I see the golden ticket. You all the way down. I see the jerseys.
Going. It's like one of the last 2 videos.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Play that first, and then you can you want to play that video first, and then you can go into the I want to play the other one too, or we don't have to, but and then go back up to the golden ticket. But I wanted to play that video first.
Say less. See what we do, y'all? We do things live on the air, on the fly. This is how you know the show is live, authentic, organic. That's what we do. We do this for y'all. Yeah, if you don't have fun doing what you do, you better stop doing it, yo.
You need to stop. Exactly. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
In the rest of the 2026 SPN2.
So if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the AUSL part of our segment of Athletic Unlimited Sports for the females. Now, this is their part. This is their time. As Jay goes back up to the show the images, this is the golden ticket, which I'll explain later in a minute for players that are given that golden ticket as their which is to be drafted to the AUSL league that's coming up. These are players that were given this golden ticket while during their college. So shout out to Kenzie Brown from the Arizona State University. As Jay gets the video.
Hold on, because you know we gotta get the ladies they proper due respect. Let me get her picture up here.
Let's go.
So we can go. So we can go over the time limit today a little bit. We can go over the time limit a little bit tonight.
We go past for the ladies because they get into the bag, bro. I'm a girl dad, son. I'm hyped, son. My baby gonna be playing baseball. We get into the bag.
Yes.
Normally he ready to wrap the show up because it's about to be an hour and 90 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm a timekeeper, Meika. I ain't even gonna lie. As soon as we get to the 1:30, I'm like, yeah, we done now. God bless the night. I gotta get up early in the morning, go to work.
Yes. Yes. But
we doing it big for the ladies.
Let's go. Yeah,
So
let's go.
So here are the players along. First, we got Kenzie Brown from Arizona State, who received their golden ticket. Next up, we have, just keep sliding. Next up, we have Dakota Kennedy, who received their golden ticket. I can't even see that. Oh, for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Next up, we have Carolyn Pickens, who also received their AUSL. They're from the Tennessee Lady Vols. And then and these are some of those that got theirs on the Golden Weekend. The next one you're going to see, these are all from the week before that. And I'm going to name them off. Reese Atwood from the University of Texas, Najari Kanadi from Texas Tech University, Sydney Stewart from Arizona University, and Lehan Good from the University of Texas. So shout out to all of them for receiving their golden ticket.
Congratulations, ladies. Golden tickets.
Ladies.
Now, for those who
let's go.
Because they play hard. I mean, League of Their Own, one of my favorite movies, baseball movies. The women, they play hard.
That's you don't know. Listen, I've always been, a firm proponent when this show started about women's softball and what they do and how they play, because they the real deal. That little bang, that little, I don't know how
they
be
go
swinging,
hard.
they be chopping, be chopping for real. Like I'm
like
excited.
When I see their arm whip back like that, I'm like,
you see their arm whipping.
I want to do that.
Me,
yes.
I'm being silly when I do it, but it's really, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just really, I respect them. I know I joke around, I'm being silly and whatnot, but it's really a show of respect to them. And I tip my hat to them because there's a lot of ladies before them who paved the way, who should have had the opportunity to play on a professional level. But it's because of them that these young ladies are able to have this opportunity now. So shout out to all the young female student athletes and baseball players and track stars and volleyball players and swimmers and basketball players, those who play rugby, football, hockey, whatever it is you do, ladies. Be great, yo. I'm using y'all to inspire my daughter.
Do it. Absolutely.
Always inspire your kids, always motivate them to do whatever it is that they want to do. To explain the golden ticket for those who may not be aware of what the golden ticket means, it's an exclusive surprise invitation handed to the top college softball seniors, guaranteeing them a spot in the professional league for the upcoming season. Now, what that means is during draft selection is pretty much a formal in-person notification that this player has been drafted and is usually given by league officials, coaches, or one of the legends that went to that university. So basically, it's almost like in football or basketball, when they've gone to the combine and watched these players play, you're going to draft that player. You're going to tell them, hey, if you're going to be – but the only difference is with them, they say, hey, if you're there at number 10 or whatever, we're going to draft you. With this, they know that they're going to be drafted, and usually by a certain team. I mean, they know that they're going to be drafted in the league. So it's almost the same thing. So, and I think it's actually a cool way, it's a little bit different than what everybody else is doing, that they've come up with this option for it.
Yeah.
It shows team spirit and team unity, especially it's amazing for those girls and ladies who have their teammates back there supporting them.
That's why I like it, because they've built that whole camaraderie that whole time, especially in their seniors now. So I love to see that, and everybody, there to just see that moment for them. I think it's great. I love that. And it's unique. Yeah, and it's unique for them, that golden ticket. You don't hear about that. So I love that. I really do.
And it's just the newness, the rawness. You guys are the first inaugurals to receive this moment. Y'all will be in history forever, ladies.
Forever.
I just made history forever. My cousin has a saying, you can't airbrush history.
Oh, no, you cannot.
Solidified.
Yeah.
You can't airbrush it, baby. Y'all are locked in the books, bro. Like,
so when you Google golden ticket, your name, that's right there. So I love that.
Pops up.
And speaking of history, we're going to bring a OG to the forefront. Some of you may remember her from way back. She made an impact in the Little League World Series years ago. Miss Monet Davis.
I knew you were gonna. Yes.
And Jay's bringing a picture of.
So Monet, let me get her picture.
So I'm explaining why you get it. So Monet Davis is a Little League World Series legend when she pitched during the Little League as one of the only girls in the league at that time. And she signed with the Indianapolis Clowns, which are part of focus on the Banana Ball League for this year. They're part, and if it sounds familiar when you hear the word banana, to explain that so we can make sure it's clear. There's a team out there that's kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. They're called the Savannah Bananas. And it's kind of like a fun, good experience time. They have fun, they dance, they get the crowd involved, but they still play baseball. They still play their athletic players on the team.
They're actual baseball players. Don't get it twisted. They're baseball players.
And she joins the team, and she'll be joining the team for their first matchup against the Loco Beach Coconuts in Charleston, South Carolina. Along with this, she was also committed to the Women's Professional League, the WPBL, where she was drafted 10th overall last year. Mind you, it seems like so much long ago, but Monet is still only 24 years old.
Yeah, right. Exactly. She's still very young. Yes.
Miss Monet Davis, young queen. Get to
so we want to give our kudos to you, Monet, and congratulate you on everything. Continue success.
Absolutely.
Get to the bag, young lady. Get to that bag. You earned it. That's what I'm talking about.
She really has.
And next up, and I know for those of you fans who love to watch the show, unfortunately, we're getting close to the end. But Major League Baseball has recently, a few teams released some new City Connect jerseys today. And we're going to go through those jerseys and just show you some of them and see what you think about them. First, starting up, Jay, as you get the pictures up, we're going to go one at a time. We go with the Kansas City Royals with their City Connect jersey.
Ugly.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ugly, but it's okay. Oh, this is the Orioles?
And this is the Baltimore Orioles. This is kind of like a homage to say compared to I know what you want to say, because it's kind of giving partial of that Camden Yards flavor as well as the history. Because Camden Yards, the stadium is green. Even though the Orioles mainly wear blue and black and orange. Camden Yards, by the way, is even though they're a division rival, it's a very nice stadium. Very nice stadium.
It's a
dope jersey, though. And that's a dope jersey.
Okay.
It looked better than that diarrhea Padres got.
Oh, whatever.
Low.
Basically, you saying I'm wearing doo-doo brown right now. That's
I never said that. I said they new jerseys. The old school ones was fire.
Oh, goodness. All right. Who we got here?
Next up is the Atlanta Braves.
I don't like it at all.
Ugly.
Now, this is ugly.
Ugly.
Kind of remnants of their older jerseys from way back, the early years.
And he's gonna act with a yellow under. I don't like it.
Well, Acuna's always been known to wear some really colorful arm sleeves and such forth.
Yeah, no.
And then moving on next, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates with their City Connect jersey that mimics the city of Pittsburgh.
Like the Steelers, almost.
Right, kind of basic, Steelers, the Pittsburgh Penguins, all those teams pretty much have the same color scheme out there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So
they out there stealing cones out there, right?
Yeah, they're stealing cones. So this next one, so Migo, for this one's for you. We have the San Diego Padres new City Connect jersey.
They need to wear that right now. They need to switch uniforms mid-game. Put this on.
I'm gonna have to get one of these because I like the pink. I do. I'm gonna have to get one of these. Yep. I like it.
And moving on next, we're gonna go with the Milwaukee Brewers and their Wisconsin City Connect jersey.
They're not gonna win no games when they wear that.
No,
they're not gonna win no games when they wear that.
I kind of like this though. The Wisco.
Face look
You
mad
don't like
greasy.
that? You don't like the Wisco? You know.
Nah.
That's sweat. I think that's sweat, Jay.
Nah, bro. They put mad Vaseline on his face, son. They violated him. He leaving the house like he going to like a black child going to church on Sunday.
He was greased down before he took
He was greased down. His mama put the hands on him. They greased him down.
He said, "You will not be ashy on this photo today."
That's what it looked like, a school photo.
Moving on next, we got the Texas Rangers with their City Connect Tajas jersey.
Oh, I like this. I like this one.
They was bored. There's nothing original about that. That's just like we just gonna make it red and just put the Tajas on it, and that's it.
Well, maybe because it has the Tejas.
Which is part of the part of the culture out there, part of the culture.
I get it, but they could have put more little pizzazz on it, like it just looked. I don't know, look basic, bro.
Okay.
Like a Michael Collins.
I mean, it is basic, but I don't know. I just like it. I like it.
It give you more of a college feel than a pro team.
Yeah, man. Like this give me like we asking for donations because the team need jerseys, Little League, yo.
They wearing the jerseys from back in they wearing the jerseys back in '85.
Talking about we got to go fund me account, help us out. We a nonprofit organization.
501c3.
And last but not least, keeping with the color red, is the Cincinnati Reds, who are, of course, embracing their red. You have Hunter Green at the top, and you got Ellie De La Cruz at the bottom. What do you think about those jerseys?
Yeah, De La Cruz. Yeah, I'm liking it. I like it. He wears it well. Just saying.
Too much red for you?
Yeah, it's too much red. I can't do all that red. I mean, I love red. Red is my favorite color, but that is just too much. I don't know. I like flavors, man. I mean, you got the little black stripe around the bottom. Maybe you should have a black trim around somewhere else, except for the sleeve. You know, the bottom of the sleeve got the black trim. I don't know. Y'all slacking, bro. These last two teams, they slacking. They could have did a better job. I'm disappointed.
I got you.
Jerseys. Exactly. See, Mama Nate the Great know what's up. Too much red.
She said too much red.
If two or more agree, so shall it be. See?
Okay.
Come on now, too much red.
Well, that is what they say. Yes, that's what it said.
I'll be calling her later about that.
She a Met fan. We agree on things. Mets. Let's go Mets.
Okay.
But
but see now. Oh well, you said that the Texas that was boring. You don't think that was boring? It was just too much red.
I mean, they are the red. They are the Reds.
They are the Reds.
They are the Reds, but it doesn't have to be that red. Like the Blue Jays have pinstripes, they have white, but they're the Blue Jays, right?
Okay. All right.
Okay. So now we're gonna move on to one of Jay's favorite segments, our shining stars.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna go with we're gonna start with the outfield this season actually, remember, I didn't do shining stars in the first episode because we only had one game that had been played, and that was the Giants and the Yankees. So as known, before I get into them, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to shining stars, I don't always just pick the top players or the popular players or the ones that everybody already went over during the week that you see on other networks. And shout out to those networks because that's where I get inspiration from a little bit. I like to pick players who I've seen myself personally or maybe even hear about and I watch them. And I think that these might be some players that you might want to look out for in the future. So first, starting off, we got Joey Weimer of the Washington Nationals. Joey Weimer was born in Sylvania, Ohio on February 11th, 1999. He is 27 years old. He made his major league debut on April 1st of 2023 with the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, he has played with the Brewers for a year. Then he was with the Cincinnati Reds. Then was with the Marlins last year. He's been with the Washington Nationals ever since. He attended Bedford Senior High School in Temperance, Michigan. He enrolled in the University of Cincinnati and played college baseball for the Cincinnati Bearcats. He went to the Collegiate Summer League in 2019 with the Harwick Miners of the Cape Cod Baseball League. So far with the Nationals, with them rebuilding their team, and they were one of the worst teams in the league last year, but they have some promise on that team because they have James Woods, C.J. Abrams. They also got what's my boy name in the outfield? I can't think of his name right now, but I'll think of it. But I don't think it was Weimer, but I think he'll be part of this new team going on, especially with them having a new manager as well, you know. So Joey Weimer is one of those that I think you look at, and that's the National League. Now from
Nah, his name is funny.
Terrible. And Joey, right now, his current stats, he's averaged 25 at bats. He's batting .440 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs with an OPS of 1.293. Next up, we have our National League shining star, which is Wilyer Abreu of the Boston Red Sox. I know, but I told you we don't do any bias on the show.
I'm actually shocked that you picked the Red Sox. Okay,
MEIKA, you're allowed to hate if you want to hate. It's okay.
I am.
Nate's the only one. Nate is the only professional one who's non-biased. Me, I hate.
I do hate as well, but I will give credit always where credit is due. Continue, Nate.
So Wilyer Abreu was born June 24th, 1999, from Maracaibo, Venezuela. He started his career out with the Boston Red Sox on August 22nd. He's a 2-time Gold Glove winner already. He did represent Team Venezuela this year, who did win the World Cup. Abreu signed with the Houston Astros back in 2017 as a free agent and made his professional debut that year in the Dominican Summer League for the Astros. Excuse me. He did advance through Single A and then on to the Triple A. Again, he started on August 22nd. The Astros traded Abreu to the Boston Red Sox, in which in turn gave them Christian Vasquez as a catcher as well. Abreu, as you can see, his numbers currently right now, he's batting .383 through 47 at bats with 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, and an OPS of 1.11. And that is your shining stars for this week. As I said, shining stars. Every week that I usually do shining stars, I will always pick players of the same position, but just one for the American League and one for the National League. And this is just not for Major League Baseball. Once the AUSL League starts, and even with college, even if it's on the AUSL League, I'll point them out as a shining star if I have to. Also, Division II colleges and Division I and Division III, whoever feel that way. So when I pick shining stars, it won't just be popularity picks, just so you know.
Listen, when he picks shining stars, this means because you're nice. It's because you're doing something great in a game of baseball, and Nate appreciates how you play the game, and he respects what you're doing, pretty much.
Yeah, those were good picks. Those were good. I appreciate those. Those were good.
And you know what's funny? A lot of times, Miss MEIKA, Nate's called out a shining star, and then that following week or a few weeks after that, that shining star be on ESPN because they highlight him. So Nate's been above the ahead of the curve plenty of times when picking out the shining stars.
I'm absolutely sure, and so I now have them on my list to watch this upcoming week. So got it.
Now, moving on to the next section quickly, we have our upcoming games for the week. First, we're going to start with the games for this weekend, which will be the rest of the games from Friday through Sunday. We've got games that I think you should check out this week that I think are pretty good. Will be Boston versus St. Louis, Cleveland versus Atlanta, the Pirates versus the Cubs. Division rivals will always have really good games, and the Texas Rangers versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Then moving on to next week, which starts on Monday series, you will have the Seattle Mariners against the San Diego Padres.
Let's go.
The Padres will be hosting. The New York Mets will be going to Los Angeles to play the Dodgers. Mets and Dodgers have a long history and have always had good series. So that's going to be an exciting series to watch. Unfortunately, Juan Soto is injured, so he may not play, but you still got Francisco Lindor there. You got Batty there. So you still got people on the Mets that make that a competitive series. So we'll see how that goes. Cleveland again will be playing with St. Louis, and then you got the Cubs against Phillies, who I think these are two teams that may be meeting each other during the playoffs this season later on in October.
Okay.
Now the last segment which you're coming to the end. We actually got a 2-for-1 for you this time for the tutorial.
We got a 2-for.
First, we're going to show the tutorial video, which is drills for outfielder warm-ups and for gap communication. Now, this video that Jay is going to pull up is a shout out to Lake Point Sports. Go out there, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube for Lake Point Sports. And this is a video that shows drills for outfielders warming up gaps. Go ahead, Jay. You play some of the video. It's because it's a 3-minute video, so you can skim a little bit through it.
Warm up drills we do for outfield play and then also for gap communication. Star drill to the Lake Point logo right here. Right here, remember, started facing home plate, going into drop step. All right, everyone else behind him over here. All right, look at the Lake Point logo. That's where I'm going. Remember, over the shoulder, reverse pivot, chop, chop, step throw. Go. Chop, chop, step throw, go. 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 Bruce. Right out to the point of the start. Go. Backhand. Chop, chop. Step throw. Go. Reverse pivot. If you're there, good. Go. Chop, chop. Step throw. Go. Attaboy. All the way out. Reverse pivot. Go. Extend. Good. Go. Chop, chop. Go. Now with that star drill, you can see that works every single glove catch that an outfielder is going to have to make. Now we're going to a gap communication. 2. Go. That away, Go.
Stop the video.
Oh, my bad.
Jay gets caught up sometimes.
No.
He always used to say, we're only going to show him a little bit, so you got to go watch him on the channel. But then he gets caught up watching the video, and then he's locked in.
My bad. I do get caught up. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way my mind works, I fall in love with the process. I like doing the work behind the scenes and see what it takes for somebody to be great. For somebody to do these spectacular, like, I know I joke around and be like, oh, you need to drug test them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need to check them. Make sure you get a piss test. But I do know these players put in a lot of work behind the scenes. Yeah. If somebody do something too spectacular, you hit 2 home runs in a game, drug test. Am I lying, Nate?
All the time.
But I just do that for entertainment purposes. I know these guys are supreme athletes and they function on a level that, is way above beyond the ordinary person. They spend hours and hours doing these drills. So this is my favorite portions of the show, because we get to see the drills that they do over and over again to make these wonderful, spectacular plays.
Absolutely.
My bad, Nate. You gotta remind me. Get off, yo.
I thought you were going to give a little sample. You say you can't show you the whole thing here.
Yeah, I know. I get caught up. My bad.
And I'm giving a little bonus this time, and this isn't even a tutorial. This is just I say this video is more for especially those young coaches out there, or those who want to be a coach, and you might got a field out there and you're not sure exactly how to make home plate, how to make things even and line everything up with the other bases and such forth. So this is a little quick video here. There's plenty of videos online also as well. This is from J.Sprays, where you can go and follow them as well, and it'll show you what goes into the process of setting up the actual field.
Oh wait, hold up, y'all! I made a big old goofy mistake. I'm over here
We know.
some button. Whatever, Nate.
A lot of that comes from the fact that I put a lot of pressure on Jay with all these videos that I put out here. So he's a little exhausted. He got in. He probably had a long day at work, and then here I go overwhelming him with all this content.
All right,
And
we appreciate you, Jay.
Listen, Nate, I'm not even gonna let you take the credit of throwing yourself under the bus. No, I do goofy stuff sometimes. I be having 5 other tabs on my device. I'll be looking at other stuff, doing other things, and when they be like, pull up the video, I'm like, oh damn, I wasn't ready. So it's all on me, Nate, man. You know me, I take the blame.
Boxes. One slight mistake could throw everything off. Now, these guys are at the major league level, so they know exactly what they're doing. However, the Dodgers do their batters boxes a little differently than the rest of the league. Now, I'll get into what I mean by that in just a minute and the reason for it, but the process is basically put the stencil down, make sure the most, and then trace the outline of it so you can see it, clean off home plate, water it where the paint's going to go, and then freshen up home plate with some nice fresh white paint. Now, let's talk about what's so different with the batter's boxes from the Dodgers. Now, if you look at the batter's box line compared to the foul line right next to it, it is much thinner. And the reason is because they had a player a little while back come up to them and tell them that it's just too distracting when they have a full-size line like the rest of the league does. Now, as silly or superstitious as it may sound, that's just baseball, and the Dodgers have just been continuing to do that at both the game stadium and the spring training field like you see here. But once it's all said and done, everything looks great, so that's how you do it.
Interesting. I never knew that.
At all. Didn't know.
And you'll see it at all levels. You even see a regular person in the park. If you even type in videos how to draw a home plate, you'll see videos of guys doing regular rec league, and they're doing the home plate, doing it the same way. Some do other little methods a little bit different, but for the most part, they all do the same. And then with the paint and everything, making sure it's lined up with third base and first base. So the process of getting everything together before the game is just as important as the game itself.
Hey, man.
Absolutely.
That's phenomenal.
Yep. Great job.
My bad, I'm over here doing extra stuff. So, Nate, me being extra as always. Listen, that was a phenomenal story because I'm gonna go back and watch those videos, the star catch. Because I think I'm a star anyway. So, shoulder. Nah, but Nate, that pretty much brings us to an end, ladies and gentlemen. So, Miss MEIIKA, before we get up out of here, we would love to ask you, how do you feel in your first inaugural show on camera with the squad, with the family, yo?
I'll be very honest. This whole time I've been a ball of nerves, but this has been a lot of fun. And so now just being a part of it, seeing how things flow and seeing where I can kind of, interject certain things and, have questions and things. I enjoyed every minute of it. Y'all made me feel at home. And I just like to, cut up a little bit, have some fun, talk some sports, and you guys made it happen for me. So I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Absolutely.
That's what we strive and aim to be. We strive to provide a platform for people to be themselves, be comfortable, and express themselves however they choose and need to be. And we don't believe you. You was not a ball of nerves and stuff like that. You was cooler than, cooler than the polar bear toenail. Just chilling.
Nah, I was like, I can do it another night. He was like, no.
No, of course
not. I'm glad he made sure that I was here tonight. So I had a great time, and I will love to come back. Absolutely. So thank you guys.
You back next week, next Thursday. You here? Okay. It's right. You locked in. You locked in.
All right, I'll be here. I will be here. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate you. And there's a special way that we like to close out every show. We like to give, we do joke around a lot on the show, but we like to bring it back home to let people know that we are responsible men, individuals, and positive, productive people in today's society. So we usually have our little sayings, a little quote that we like to close out with. Sometimes we say it in a silly way, or we'll steal something from the show and use that as our little comment, our closing phrase. But it always has a serious undertone message from it. If you got ears to listen. So we're gonna set it off, and it would be our honor and pleasure if you close out tonight's show for us. Can you do that for us, Miss? Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of pressure. I wish I had.
No, it's not. We got you. Me and Nate gonna set it off so you can see how we vibe out, and you know what I'm saying. Then this way you gonna come up with something like Blue's Clues, pull it out the air, and we in there.
All right.
So Nate, I'm gonna set it off, Nate. You follow it up, and then Miss MEIIKA, we got it. You close us out.
Let's go. All right.
Yo, listen, y'all. You are a one of one. God ain't make no mistakes when he made you. So therefore you have a greatness, a power, something that's inside of you. Live your truth, stand on it, hone your skill set, because just because it's a gift or a talent doesn't mean it's going to be given to you. You still got to work for it, provide, produce, and then share it with others. It's not for you to be selfish with, it's for you to give it to others. And this way, that's when your crops and your destiny and your blessings will come back to you tenfold. You know? Nate, what you got for the people?
Life is about learning. Life is about growing. So don't let mistakes stop you or deter you from continuing to progress in life. You know, that's the whole part of the plan there. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. Sometimes learn to understand that any bad moments is just another lesson to teach you to be better in life.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So now I see where we're going with this. So it's on me. On me.
Yeah. So
All
you
right.
giving you
Well,
a solo layout.
oh my goodness. All I have to say is always be you. Always be great. Never back down from a challenge. Tonight for me was a challenge. Never back down from it. You can always show up and perform and be great. That's all I have.
All right. We appreciate
Listen,
that.
ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody who tapped in and tuned in. Mama MLB Nate the Great, the OG. We appreciate you, Miss Lizzie.
Yes,
you know, as
ma'am.
always, we appreciate you. Who's our dude from the beginning
I'll
of the
close,
show?
remember?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'm not bad. I'm shut up.
Right. I didn't mean to cut J.O.
Thank you, Spencer.
We appreciate everyone, everybody that ever chimes in, logs in, taps in on the show. Leave your comments. As you can see, we still under, like when I first did, when they first started, like they said, I was just doing little 10-minute, 15-minute segments during the main show, which we couldn't get everything in. So I started off doing my first season last year in the dungeon. That's what I like to call it. The lighting was terrible back there. But now we're out here in the front. We're moving up little by little. I'm still a small podcast. We're having a great time. If you have any suggestions, anything you want to see us talk about on the show, especially as far as baseball, this is mainly a baseball show here. We have other shows for that. We have tomorrow night, which is the main show, which started all of these spinoffs. They are the original Avengers that allowed us to have the Iron Man episodes and the Captain Americas. It's because of them. It's because of them. So tune in tomorrow night for that, for the main show, where you have the whole crew on there, as well as Monday with moments with Unc. So I'm just walk it off and say thank you everyone for tapping in. Thank you for everybody who actually watches and comments. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. And we out of here, and we'll see you next Thursday for more baseball content.
Peace, family.
Have a good one.